Hey Jim, Miss Robin, I guess you knew that. I'm going to show you today how I did the images. I am in your dashboard and I'm in your media library, and this is one of the images that I edited, and I'm going to show you exactly how I did it. Now you already have it saved on your computer, but I did not. So first of all, I'm going to save the image to my computer so that I could work with it. This is how I did it. And I'm just going to put JT example, and I'm saving it. Okay, now I'm going to go to this little really cool piece of software, Picmonkey.com, Picmonkey.com. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to edit your picture. So I'm going to find it, and here we go. And this is it. And it looks like two pictures were scanned here together. So first thing I'm going to do, and here's all my little tools. Oh my God, the little things you can do over here. It's amazing. And I just played around with it till I learned. But the first thing I'm going to do is crop this. I'm going to separate these images. And I'm going to have to do them one at a time. Like I'm going to have to come back in here and do the next one. But I'm going to crop it and get the first one, so I'm going to hit apply. Now I want to resize it. So 211 by 133 is really small. Let's do 500 by 315. Apply. I'm done. And I am ready to save it again, but I'm going to save it under something different, and you save it up here because I don't want to save it under the same thing because I got to go back and crop that other one. So I would save to my computer. Make sure this is set to your pictures up here, or if you're like me, sometimes I'm a little slow. I might take me forever to find it again on my computer. That's one of my struggles. I lose files on my computer and can't find them again. So I'm going to save it as JT Example 2. And something else I want to show you about these images. So then when I put it in your, so that one's done, and then I would just go back. Well, here, we'll go ahead and do the other one while I'm on here. And I have it. And then I uploaded it to your media file. So then we're going to edit it again. And here it is. I'm going to do the second one. I'm going to start out with cropping it. And you just move these little things around. I try to make sure I don't have any of that white in there. And hit apply. Then I'm going to go to resize. And I'm going to do the 500 again. And I'm going to hit apply. And I could have cropped it a little better than that, but you get the general idea. And then of course I'd save it again. But I've already done all that. That's how I changed your images. Now, on your where's your dashboard? Okay. Let me show you something else too that's really cool. Let's go into this post and look at it. And I'll show you what I did. And this is just, and this is not complicated, I promise. What one was that on? I think it was this one, wasn't it? And I'm going to go in and shortly and yes, okay. Now, this is something, when you're writing a blog post, you have two editors over here. You have the visual, which is what we are on, where you can see the pictures, and you have the text. And that's where your blog post is written in the HTML code. And when you write visual, WordPress automatically translates it to HTML. And you're going to learn as you go along. Some things you're going to have to flip back and forth and do. And like, for example, this picture right here. If I wanted it bigger, I could go over here. And I'm gonna, and this is where, and you can't, let me see if I can get this any bigger. I think that's a little bit bigger. Okay, this is your blog post HTML code. Like this right here means there's a space, okay? That means a space. But right here is how it took the image and changed it. So it's 300 by 201. And when you read right here, you don't understand. I don't even understand what all this jibber jabber means. But it says width and height. If the image wasn't big enough, you can change that. Let's say I want to make it really big. I could change. I'm going to write down what it is so I won't screw up. But it's 300 by 201. Let's say I wanted to make it 500 by 401. Let's pop back over here in the visual. Now look at it. See how much bigger it is? Let me pop back over here, and I'm going to go back to the 300 because I kind of liked it like that. Make sure I'm not messing it up. Okay. Let's make sure I didn't screw anything up. Okay, now you got it back. But that's just a little something, you know, like when you get an image up there and it looks too big, just toggle back and forth and play with the width and the height. Because you see all three images right here. You have your width and your height. And I tried to make them all. They're all very close. They're not exact, but they're all very close together in size. So that's really all I did with these. And with the little Picmonkey thing, you can do all kinds of things. Let's say I wanted to add some words to it. I would click over here to the it says TT, and I'd click text, and then I'd put hello. I don't know. I'm just going to put world for now. I love this little tool, and maybe I want it to look up here, but now it's black. You see, you can't see it. So I'm going to click on it. I'm going to go over here and click in this little box, and I'm going to make it white. I can make it bigger if I want to. And if I want it to go across, I can just spread it out like that. I can center it. And I can change the font. I can change it to anything I want. All these options over here. This is just the coolest tool. And I make a lot of my own images and add to it. Or you could even take your image, and this is not a bad idea. You could put your website, type it like this on every one of your images and put it down here somewhere on the bottom. And that way people won't be able to really steal your images. Of course, they would be able to crop it out. But, you know, people will steal your stuff. And that's terrible. But, I mean, I could make this any color I want. We could go red. See, you have it up there. I mean, you can do anything you want like that. So that's just a few of the little things this thing does. You can create effects. You know, change it and make it look different ways. You know, and let's say I wanted to leave it like that. I could also do, I could put some starburst in it. You know, just all kind of things. Not that you'd want to do that with this image, but I'm just saying there's just a lot of really cool things that you can do with this tool. And most of the things are free, and then there's also a $4.99. And by the way, they have an affiliate program. Like if you wanted to pay $4.99 for it, I think I get like $1.50 if you buy it from me. But I don't really mess with that much. It's not a lot of money, but. And then there's also a super upgraded version, which I don't even have. I just use the $4.99 one a month. But with what you have to do, you probably can just get away with the free version. So this is my little magic tool that I use for editing my images. Let me show you something else you can do too that makes it look really nice. All kind of options to add a frame around it. I could even change the color of the frame if I wanted to. I mean, you can just make your images stand out more and look nicer. And if you're going to be on Pinterest, which you definitely need to be with your website, then this is definitely gonna help you. And you desperately definitely need this. So I've rambled enough. And if you've watched this video, if I don't get the other few videos to you this afternoon, I've got some stuff that came up, and I will get them done tomorrow. I got your payment, and thank you very much, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.